So when I was in Hawaii, I went to this Ayurvedic retreat and they were talking of liver flush. In liver flush, what they do is they actually drink water or some kind of celery juice for 3 days straight, 72 hours. And then right after the 72nd hour, they drink almost half a liter to a liter worth of olive oil. And they literally squeeze some lemons on it. So once they do it, they sleep, and overnight something happens and you see little nuggets that come out of your backside, and those nuggets, they say, is all the toxins. I have never done it personally, but I know a lot of people actually who did it and who swear by it. But let me tell you, liver is one of the most important organs in your body. That is your sweeper that makes sure everything that your junk that you're eating in or taking in your body is actually getting scanned. The good stuff is getting ahead and getting absorbed. The bad stuff is getting out of your system. So it is your inbuilt detoxifying system. It is your inbuilt stuff. But why go through all those liver detoxes when there are some very natural ways to do it? So I'm going to tell you the 10, 12 natural ways to do it. And if it doesn't work out for you, you could try that liver detox, but go through a functional therapist or with a physician controlled version of it before you do that liver detox. They call it actually liver flush. But in the meanwhile, let me tell you, liver friendly diets. So whenever you talk about liver friendly diets, leafy greens are the best. Then cruciferous vegetables like beets and kale and arugula, stuff like that. Garlic is an amazing one. Turmeric. Now, turmeric, if you are Indian, you already know that we practically sprinkle turmeric in all sorts of curries and omelets and everything else, but turmeric is the best. And then green tea. If you're sipping green tea 2-3 times a day after food with warm water, you're literally detoxifying not just your liver. It has a lot of antioxidant effects that are unbelievable. So just so that you know, staying hydrated is huge when it comes to liver. You know, our body works on PURE, perspiration, urination, respiration, and excretion. Pure system. I wrote a book called Wall Street Yoga and the Pure System. I explained it all out there. So when you go to a treadmill, you're running, that's perspiration. When you drink a lot of water and all the excess stuff that is not needed, all the vitamins, minerals, they are excess. Some toxins that are not needed in your body go out through urine. Respiration, whenever you deep breathe and you exhale, that's basically you're taking off, your cell is doing the metabolic activity. You're taking in oxygen, taking out the carbon dioxide, and with it goes everything you don't need. And then E is excretion, means you got to go to the toilet once a day at least. And if you are not, you do whatever it takes to go once a day, because if you're eating every day, you need to go poop every day. Several people, like myself, have lazy colon, so you got to manage it. You got to manage it either by eating stuff like chia seeds, flax seeds every day, or isabgol, which is psyllium husk, or maybe some kind of pear or kiwi, or all those amazing things, prunes that help you go. But you got to manage it. You got to manage it. Put castor oil in your stomach, make circles clockwise because your intestines go up, transverse, and then down. So you want to support that movement. And if you do it enough, it really works. Number 3, always stay away from alcohol. If you got liver issues like fatty liver and other stuff, it could be non-alcohol related, but adding alcohol would make it worse because alcohol is sugar. Sugar is the number 1 cause of all these issues, especially liver. The poor liver can do something, but it can't literally take every junk in the world in you. If you're putting processed foods, if you're putting sugar, if you're putting candies, if you're putting all these gummies, like I've seen people eating apple cider vinegar gummies thinking they're going to cure them, make them lose weight. They're eating 15 of them a day. They're literally, your liver is probably crying by the evening. Don't do that, please. And the next is exercise regularly. Walk, and if you can jog, that's great, but make sure you ask your physician before you do anything. And then weight train. As you age, weight training has a huge reason of being. I weight train one day, I do yoga another day, so I kind of always revolve. I walk, I do some kind of HIIT training, run about 20 seconds, then minute 40 seconds I walk, and then again run for 20 seconds. I do it 5 times, and I think that's enough because I do it for about approximately 150 minutes a week because I also take a hike. Again, avoid toxins and environmental pollutants. For example, if somebody's smoking next to you, don't stand right next to them. Number 1, don't smoke. And number 2, don't stand right next to them. Passive smoking is equally bad. Don't go to polluted areas. And if there is chemical production going on, wear masks or take some safety gear. Your liver already is loaded. If you overload it, it's going to cry. Now, get enough sleep because according to Ayurveda, the liver processes all the toxins at night time when you're in deep sleep. So 7 to 9 hours. Don't forget, don't underestimate sleep. Sleep is the single most important medication in any pharmacy. So sleep, please sleep. Then again, if you still feel you need to go through a liver cleansing protocol, please go for it because there is nothing wrong in it, but always under the guidance of a functional or a naturopath. Don't do it by yourself. Please don't do it by yourself. Don't look at YouTube or listen to me or anybody for that matter and do it. Go to a functional naturopath because some people can overdo stuff. These liver flushes are supposed to clean your gallbladder because all that extra bile production happens. They're all forms of little olive oil with nuggets of toxins around them that are gone, and you see like literally pellets of stones coming out. It has to be done under supervision. Now, again, there are certain supplements which you obviously should ask your doctor as well. My favorite one is milk thistle. I know I can tell you other things like NAC, which is acetylcysteine, and other things, but the number one thing I always come back to is milk thistle. Now, if you're eating turmeric in an omelette, great. Otherwise, add a tablet of turmeric and a tablet of milk thistle. They are the best. Milk thistle is a great antioxidant, especially when it comes to liver. Now, if you're already taking astaxanthin or vitamin E, those are again great antioxidants. And if you still want a vegetable format of it, artichokes and dandelion roots are amazing. Dandelion roots, you go to farmer's market, you can get dandelion root tea, or you can even buy tea on Amazon by a company. It's called Traditional Medicine. Get that dandelion root tea. That's also a great way, but nothing beats milk thistle and turmeric. If you're taking them both, probably don't need anything. By the way, thank you for all your other questions about liver. Please put them in the comment section. If you've not liked it, please like it and share it with your friends if it was informative for you. By the way, watch out for my next video. It is going to be coming on castor oil.